It's an old tradition meeting new technology. This year, more and more people are turning to LED lights, not only to go green, but to save on their energy bill. Jacqueline Quinn reports with more.
Christmas lights going up are signs that the holidays are here, but you may have noticed those lights looking a little bit brighter. The reason may have to do with new light bulbs called LEDs. The South Bay Environmental Services Holiday Light Exchange program has been helping people to make that switch.
This year we're giving up to 10 strands of LED lights in exchange for 10 old incandescent strands of lights.
And because of the increased number of strands exchanged this year for free, the supply ran out rather quickly. Fairwell suggests customers buy LED lights on their own because the savings in electricity could pay for itself.
Number one is it's an energy saving device. You can save up to 80% off your energy bill by changing from incandescent holiday lights to LED lights.
Pervez Lodi, who runs and owns his own LED manufacturing business in Torrance, considers these lights a new technological revolution.
This is already, I think, proving itself to be the technology that will be there for the next maybe 25, 50 years. You have the existing holders, sockets mounted on ceiling or whatever, and all you do is it's whatever voltage you have application, you just plug it in and it lights up.
Call it holiday decorating instead of Christmas decorating.
And the colors are more vibrant. You know, if you say green, it is really brilliant green. If you say blue, it is really brilliant blue. So they are more distinctive colors and all that, so the magic is there.
For now, LED lights typically cost more.
Because of the technology and the way that the LED chips are made, and then the bulbs are constructed, and the number of components that go into making these light bulbs, upfront cost is there, but the return on investment is unbelievable.
Meanwhile, Southern California Edison is reminding everyone for the holidays that the LED lights may feel cooler to the touch, but they still require the same precautions as traditional bulbs.
Not overloading, outlets, and making sure that cords are not frayed. Use ties and not staples when you're putting up your holiday lights. That will remain safer because you could staple through the actual cord.
A LED light set costs about $5 more than the incandescent bulbs, but in the long run, your energy cost will be lower. For This Week in Torrance, I'm Jacqueline Quinn.
Thank you, Jacqueline. The Japanese Business Association of Southern California and the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce recently gathered for their 13th annual mixer. Reporter Hima Samad takes us to American Honda for the event.
2, 3. With about 200 Japanese companies present in Torrance, the city has always maintained a strong relationship with the Japanese community.
Torrance area. That is the area with the largest concentration of Japanese companies. And a mutually beneficial relationship between Japanese companies, business circle, and Torrance region have been established.
While Japanese Consul General Jun Nimi was amongst the honored guests, so was one unusual character.
Please welcome the most advanced step in innovative mobility, Asimo.
Asimo, I am very happy to be here with you today.
Thank you. There's no place I would rather be than here with all of you today.
Are you ready to show everyone what you can do?
Of course. I'm a very capable humanoid robot.
Asimo is a robot exhibiting Honda's longtime commitment to mobility. Asimo can play soccer and is the only robot that can run at a high speed. And this innovation that seems like fantasy will help people in the real world.
Honda is a mobility company. And it was in that spirit that Honda created Asimo to help people who lack full mobility.
Honda has been on the forefront with innovation, but also building a close friendship and sharing with the community.
An event like this really gives us an opportunity to share our home, share our history with the community and the business community in general.
For CitiCABLE 3, I'm Hiba Samad.
Thanks, Hiba. For more information on the Japanese Business Association of Southern California, go to jba.org.
With the rough economic climate this year, you might think Christmas tree sales would be slow, but for one tree lot in Torrance, it seems to be quite the opposite. Jacqueline Quinn reports with more on what's drawing people in for a real tree this year.
What do you put on top of the tree?
A star.
Joanne Catoni has seen many kids like Haley Steck come and pick out trees on her lot over the last 15 years she's been doing business in Torrance.
I hope a lot of people come in and see us this year. We have a really good clientele.
This is the family's first year at the new location inside the parking lot of the Del Amo Fashion Center. Catoni hopes by keeping prices low, they'll remain busy during the holiday season.
You might be surprised to know that despite rising fuel costs and the state of the economy, the Christmas trees here at the Catoni & Sons lot still cost about the same as they did last year. So this tree that's 7 feet tall here costs $70. That's $10 a foot.
Catoni says business has been good, but admits Christmas tree lots sell pines that are $5 to $20 more than retail chain stores. Depending on the type, she says you can still get a good quality tree from $20 to $60. The less expensive Douglas firs even offer a bonus advantage.
It smells really good, though. The Douglas firs smell really good.
We want to get a nice tree for what we pay, and we think we did that. So we're happy.
And others consider shopping for a tree at a small lot like Catoni's is a seasonal tradition not worth trading in for cheaper prices elsewhere.
I've always loved the small box. The presentation's better, service has been better, the quality of the trees is better.
For Catoni & Sons, this tradition has been a lucrative business. In fact, there's over 12,000 Christmas tree farms in the U.S. that help to employ about 100,000 people each year. The industry also estimates nearly $1 billion in sales annually. And to bring in more customers, Catoni's has also reduced pricing on some of her more popular trees.
By location, you know, thought maybe we would do better if we lowered our prices.
Catoni says she expects to sell between 2,000 to 2,500 trees this year, and so far she's noticed more people have come in earlier than usual. She's hoping it's a good sign for business to prosper.
It's been really good. It's all I know. I've done it my whole life.
For This Week in Torrance, I'm Jacqueline Quinn.
And for residents who do purchase a tree this year, the City of Torrance offers a Christmas tree recycling program that begins December 27th through January 12th. Pine trees that have been flocked are not recyclable. For more information, go to the city's website and visit the Public Works Department. Still ahead, we'll tell you why Torrance Transit wants you to stuff a bus.
George, it's a great deal. Only used a couple of times, and it gets great parsecs for very little dilithium crystals.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but what I really need is information about Social Security. How do I find out what my monthly payment will be?
Online.
How about if I just want Medicare?
Online.
Oh my. We'll boldly go to socialsecurity.gov.
Let's go kick the tires.
I present to you Algebra 2, Foreign Languages, and finally, Biology. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Me.
Yeah, I'll do it. Me too. Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college.
Did you buy the flashlight and the batteries?
Yes.
Did you make sure we're not missing anything in the first aid kit?
Yep.
Did you go through the plan with the kids again?
Yes. The more you prepare today, the more you'll be able to reduce the devastating effects of a tornado, an earthquake, a power outage, or any other disaster. Get a kit, make a plan, be informed. Visit ready.gov.
Welcome back. On Sunday, December 11th at 4 p.m., the Torrance Historical Society will host a reading of the holiday classic, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, at the museum located at 1345 Post Avenue in Old Torrance. Children of all ages and adults are invited to this free event. Former Torrance City Councilman Paul Nowatka will delight listeners with this magical tale, and at the sound of sleigh bells ringing, Santa will pay a surprise visit. Each guest will also leave with a treat, and one lucky winner will win their very own copy of the book. Reservations are not required. For details, call the museum at 310-328-5392. And finally, as shoppers stuffed their bags with holiday gifts, Torrance Transit asked locals to stuff a bus with gifts for those in need. Reporter Hiba Samad explains.
Please help us stuff that bus.
This is what Torrance Transit and the TUSD volunteers teamed up to do. On Black Friday, shoppers were encouraged by these volunteers to donate anything they could to fill 2 buses before Christmas.
We want to stuff as many buses as possible with toys for needy kids in the Torrance area. He said we'll also take cash donations and we'll also take gift certificates.
Not only are presents collected, but monetary donations will also help buy Christmas dinners and trees. This year, Transit and the TUSD worked together for the first time, bringing the buses to the Del Amo Mall.
It's been a project that they've done for several years, but they've never had such a wonderful presence for a place to park the bus.
I was especially impressed by the teenagers. They stop and they listen to what we have to say, and they acknowledge that they would like to be a part of that.
People like Jenny King and Dave de Guzman were going shopping for their family and friends, but when they were asked to make a donation, their plans changed.
They just asked, and we were like, you know what, like we should. I mean, that was the first thing that was on our mind, and that was like the main thing, I guess, because we were like, is there a toy store in this mall?
They decided to go on a shopping spree at the Disney store, not only for the people on their Christmas list, but also for others in need.
You buy gifts for your friends and family like constantly, like every year, and you don't really get a chance to give to people that can't afford it themselves, so it's nice to be able to give back.
If you didn't get a chance to stuff the bus yet, don't worry. TUSD and Torrance Transit will be accepting gifts till December 14th.
Within the school district, there are donation boxes, and I know all of the schools are being a part of it. In the city of Torrance, we have donation boxes in our city hall, at our main library.
And on December 21st, the buses will start rolling, delivering gifts all around the community.
There are all sorts of ages that will be needs to be met for, and so whatever is in anyone's heart, they should feel free to donate.
For CitiCABLE 3, I'm Hiba Samad.
Thanks, Hiba. Stuff a Bus took in quite a haul. They received more than 150 toys and nearly $600 in donations. And if you miss this chance to contribute, you'll still have other opportunities. Boxes have been placed around Torrance from now until December 14th to collect donated gifts. For locations or more information, call 310-618-6266. And that's going to do it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Ben McCain.
And I'm Chun. If you've missed any portion of our show, you can catch us again at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.